Hi and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to show you a tour of my city world in Minecraft. It's called Obloville, and let's get started. So first is this tough house that I don't remember what it is. It might be a blacksmith. My friends suggest that painting may be of the potato biome. I don't think that though. This is the kitchen. It's infuriating to me because I can't open this white shulker. It won't let me. But there's nothing in the furnace. So we continue on to the bedroom, I think. Oh, yep, the bedroom. And empty chest, bathroom. You know how that goes. I think I missed a cat in there. I'll have to come back to it someday. But the next thing is this giant building. It is the Obloville Elementary School, as you can see right there on that sign. So we go in, there's a few classrooms. We're first going to go into 100/science, and it's a basic, boring classroom. Just most of them are. This next one is 101/English. Its seats are at least a little better, but it's still a boring classroom. But it does have the alphabet on the wall, so I thought that was a pretty neat addition. And so the next thing is the library, 103/library. As you can see, there's a lot of books, a few lanterns. This is not how regular schools' libraries look. Obviously, it's a lot better. This is a 104/math. That is supposed to be 3.14, but I'm very bad at drawing in Minecraft. This next one is 105/computer. I might be getting the numbers wrong, but yeah, let me just add a few levers to the computers. I've been meaning to do this, and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. I added the levers. Now you can turn off and on the computers. On to the next classroom. So you have to go through the gym. I made a basketball hoop. It does not look that good. I should probably use cobwebs next time. But this is 105/art. Excuse me, because I got computer wrong. There's paper and crayons and small whiteboards. Basically everything you need for an art room. All of these classrooms have one thing in particular. I forgot to add the teacher's desk, but I'll add that at some point. This is the bathroom. As you can see, I tried to make the faucets look as normal as possible. A few stalls. I don't know why the doors are all open. But yeah, there's a few stalls. This one's out of order because I accidentally broke it and I was too lazy to fix it. So I thought an out of order bathroom would just make it look good. So the next thing is this narrow classroom, which this is the music room, but I have barely built anything in here yet. They look stupid, but they're supposed to be instruments. I'll get to it eventually and find better things for instruments. This is pre-K. There's only 2 people in pre-K in this entire town, so that's why there's only 2 desks. Got some blocks back here. I don't know if anybody else experienced this, but in my pre-K, there was a small bathroom, so you didn't have to go to the big boy bathroom, as they called it. And then this is the principal's office. Basic principal's office. I probably need to add more to it, but that's basically the entire principal's office. 4 chairs and the principal's desk. So, yeah. That's basically the Obloville Elementary School. There's nothing more to add until I build more. So, the next building is this abandoned shack. Now, this abandoned shack has a mailbox, but the text is decayed, kind of. Summoning circle, some graffiti, you know, teenagers. There's also this bathroom. Don't use the toilet because it just leads to a pit and there's no water in it. But some people still try. Doesn't go good. So, what am I doing? Sorry, I recorded this and now I'm doing the voiceover. Oh, right. I was going to make it, I'm going to make this abandoned shack overgrown by putting some bone meal around it. Make it look overgrown. See, these flowers, tall grass. And now it looks even better. So, the next thing I'm going to show you is the museum, which we have not completed, but it's still pretty full. So the first thing I wanted to show you was the painting corner over here with a bunch of paintings. They're not named because they're packed too tight together to be named. Not a human head. Hold on, I think I was doing something. Not a zombie head. Not a piglin head. Not a wither head. The landscape, painted by Obloville 1105. It's the most famous painting in Obloville. The skull, a path home, and King Piggy, painted by Sir Squeal. I forgot the year, and I don't really want to zoom in right now. The dab, an abstract sculpture, definitely not an alien plant. We also did the roof, pretty cool. But that's basically it for the museum so far. We're still working on it, adding some dates and people who did the paintings and who did the dab and stuff. This is the butcher. They've got a few paintings, knives, obviously. If you're a butcher, you gotta have a butcher knife. There was pigs back here, but I guess the butcher butchered them all. So the next stop is the graveyard. So you can pause and read these signs because I don't want to read them again. You can also pause and read these gravestones. Tom has not died yet. He's the only grave who hasn't died yet. He got his grave pre-ordered. I think you can actually do that in real life. Joe was the founder. Not the real Shakespeare. Some kid named Shakespeare who died at the age of 1 from the flu. No one knows how Greg got there. Because his gravestone said he died in the future. No one knows. Well, I know because I created it, but I think I was doing something here. So just... If you're asking who Ripley is, she's my cousin who was not very nice to me. I haven't talked to her in a year or so. I did get a new phone. It corrupted all my Minecraft worlds, so a few of my pets died from that. So the next thing is this Indrad house. Well, I call it the Indrad house, but it's mostly just an in-stone house. There's not much here. It's just an empty chest, an empty furnace, and Choco, the cat. That's all that's in this house. I haven't done much with it yet. There's a fountain over here. Yeah, it's a cool fountain. I built it using barrier blocks. So this next thing is my friend's house. They have a horse named May, and for some reason, fish in their mailbox. This one you can actually open. It just has one piece of cooked chicken. There's Rocky, a few pieces of mail, and 64 chests. Some bookshelves. For some reason, there's 63 cherry logs in the furnace. But the next building is possibly the most high-tech building because there's actually a suggestion box. So we can add a parking lot here. It says, "Welcome to the Firefly Restaurant." There's a few banners around. Has some flowers. Suggestion box. Actually, there's one suggestion right now. There's a drive-thru. Don't mind me. That loom wasn't supposed to be there. So I'm actually going to show you the drive-thru. There's a dropper. I don't know how that got there. Oh, no, wait. That was the AC. But I guess somebody just dumped their stuff into the AC back component. Minecart chest. Some menus. So I'm a bit behind because I'm trying to explain some things. There is the entrance. And it is well done in here. The floor is nice. There's menus. This is the AC. It does that. There's a bathroom. A few good paintings. employees only. I need to glow squid that. Drive-through area. As you can see. Don't worry, I am an employee. And I am a storage employee. So before you say anything, I am an employee. Storage employees only. There's some things like food here. Extra menus. Drinks. And some extra decorations. I will show you the menus. You can pause to read this. This is the drink menu. Again, pause to read. This is the dessert menu. Pause to read. This is the food menu. There is actually 2 pages of the food menu. But I don't think I showed you 2 pages, and I am so sorry. When we were making this, we actually got our Minecraft world. We were making those menus. Our Minecraft world actually got corrupted a few times, so we had to start over twice on those menus. Okay, so this is the weaponsmith. It's just as explains. They have some lava up here for some reason. Some empty furnaces. I'm going to go through everything here to see if there's stuff in it, but spoiler alert, there's not. This is their bedroom. This says do not enter, even though I entered to show you. Banner patterns apparently got a new update. I didn't even know that. They look so cool. I didn't know they now displayed the actual banner pattern. I was telling my friend about this. This is why there's such a long pause. But, I don't know why that blue grass was there. So I have sorry, I was just checking the time. I have a clock tower. I was updating it. It goes by the 30 minutes. I update it every 30 minutes. It has the real world time and the Minecraft time, so it's pretty useful. If it is updated, that is. This is my main character's house. There's a lot to unpack here. I have 2 cats. One name's Alex, one name's Strawberry. I also have a dog named Ralph. And these are my cat gifts, and this is just random stuff. So down here in the basement, I have this. Actually, this is lore. You can pause to read it, but it's not done yet, so... And it's not me. It's not my main character's lore. It's different lore for a different character. There's a lot of compasses to point to every things in there. There's also money. So I'm going to teach you how the money system works real quick. So 1 emerald is 1 USD. And then a diamond is 100 emeralds. 1 piece of gold is 100 diamonds. 1 piece of netherite is 100 pieces of gold. 1 beacon is 100 pieces of netherite. And 1 totem of undying is 100 beacons. So in the end, it turns out to be a lot of money that a totem of undying is worth. And I just happen to have one in my money chest. So that's pretty cool. But the next thing is discs. I also have a jukebox right next to it. All the discs in Minecraft. It's pretty handy if I do a party. But yeah, that's basically it. There's the attic with... I'm actually going to glow squid this real quick because it's hard to read. But it says more random stuff. And, well, just as it is. More random stuff. And then there's random stuff. The potatoes are rotten. And, well, the potatoes are rotten. It's the first thing in the chest. And then I had a character who retired and moved out of the town named Marcus. This is their old stuff. I do a lot of role plays in this world. But the next thing is this outhouse over here. So what's special about this is that its toilet leads directly to a sewer system. And this little sewer pit connects every toilet in the entire town, except the one in the schools, because I haven't done them yet. But I'm not going to show you each one, because that would be tedious. But just know, if you see a toilet, it connects there. except the elementary school ones. So this is my pool. I also have an axolotl named Barry. He's supposed to be in the pool, but for some reason he's not. So I shoved him back in the pool. And then he got right back out, because that's what Barry does. But the next thing is the post office. It's open at the times. You can pause to read it. So it has a mail for all of our characters. Mail for Bonsai, mail for Joe, you know how that goes. You can pause to read them all. But these are all of our character names. I did blur out a few because they are actually, well, names of real life people. Also, I did add a clone VPN Easter egg in my world, yes. Alright, so the next thing was, no, that's not the devil. There's a character named Lucifer. Employees only. You can't go past this point unless you're an employee. Basically an employee anywhere. This is boxes/extras. Extra mail, because we usually use the book copier right next to it, and boxes. This was going to be a secret base, but I kind of gave up. So the next thing is this bathroom. Yes, it does connect to the thing, and it has the same faucet. It's just a bathroom. There is one labeled empty mailbox because it used to be Marcus's mailbox. So this is the grocery store. No, it's not unfinished. No, it's not griefed. It's supposed to look like that because of lore that I cannot tell you until the lore video. The roof is falling in a bit. And, yeah, there used to be a dark alleyway over here, but the police kind of found it. Because they could see through the walls of the grocery store. And also there was a vent. But, there's checkout 1 over here. He's brave. He hasn't left yet. There used to be a sign that says checkout 1, but it broke. Checkout 2, though, he left. He left after his counter started collapsing. This over here. This one's empty. I haven't figured out a thing to put there yet. But, as you can see, there's prices. There's the actual thing. And so, eggs used to say overpriced, but now they say $4. Because eggs aren't actually that overpriced anymore. And then there's the back of it with extra groceries as well. So, as you can see, here's that. I think I put caviar somewhere in there. So that's the grocery store. Next thing I'm going to show you is this house. This is my friend's main house. They have Minty, unnamed cat number 1, unnamed cat number 2, unnamed cat number 3, and Turnip. I will replace that later. They have an empty barrel, a barrel full of mail, and an empty barrel. You can't really check inside the inner chest because inner chests work weird in Minecraft. Editing Griffin here. I forgot to show you attic, but it's just leaves, so it doesn't matter. So this is Marcus's house. Well, used to be Marcus's house. It's for sale now. Because it's empty. Anyway, I'm going to show you how the cops found out about this dark alleyway situation. There's a vent cover, and there was a trap door straight on the ground. But I will show you this dark alleyway, which actually still stands. Police may never find it because it doesn't have a vent cover, nor any collapsing buildings next to it. Don't mind the sniffer. We were selling an illegal sniffer egg, and apparently the sniffer hatched. But apparently it just sniffed up torch flower seeds, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to move this out of the way to show you my stand. That's my stand, and then my friend's stand is behind me, right there. I can tell you a little bit about all this. There is a bone meal. It's an instant growing crop thing. A bow, a poison-tipped arrow, and 10-gram cube of a made-up element I call cutanedium. and it's illegal to have more than 5 grams of it. That was the more illegal stuff in the chest. So there's a little pond behind my friend's house. Next thing I wanted to show you is the library. You can pause to read some of these books, but it's mostly nonsensical books. I will tell you if they're a nonsensical book or not. This is a nonsensical book. You can pause to read it, but it's nothing. Again, this is a nonsensical book. At the end, it just says goodbye. This is a nonsensical book. Sorry if I missed one. I was looking at things in real life. This is not a nonsensical book. Actually, you can read it if you want. This is also not a nonsensical book. This is kind of lore for Obloville, but you don't have to read this one. So there's a little trees near the library. Make it have a good look view on the balcony. This is the Bad Magazine Co. printing press, a made-up company I made that just produces ad magazines. There is a factory in a separate world, but it's my friend's world, so I can't show you right now to make the books. But this is where they print the actual things after they make the books. So here's a book copier, because those just exist in this world. There's empty books. This is the printing press. This is the cover maker. And then the guardrails stop because you don't need to do anything. Then it comes outside into this hopper and into a chest labeled to ship. And there's a few books over there. This guy is pointing to something behind me. We'll get to it. But this is a house. I don't know whose house, but it is a small house. I don't know whose, again, but I'm presuming the person with a potion shop nearby. Lucifer, that's his name. But anyway, enough yapping. Let's get inside. So inside there is an armor stand and a bed. That's pretty much it. There is a chimney. This is the potion shop I was talking about. It doesn't have a door for some reason. One of the potions is $1 million, and I don't know why. There is no information about what these potions actually are. But are you ready? It's time to get a minecart. The last thing on the road tour. I'm not done with the tour, though. Blue fire. Let me switch that lever. There is a nether portal you can go into that will lead you to a nether fortress. So, there's course stuff. This in-stone thing I'm about to make. But it's not done. It's going to be like a road museum of the nether and stuff. But I'm not done yet. So, the next thing I need to show you is the stuff off the road. So, the first thing I want to show you is my backyard, which I don't think I've showed you. It's just a nice little backyard. But if you go behind my backyard, there's this thing. It's a railroad that will take you to a teleportation cafe that lets you teleport to any world, because all of our worlds, city worlds that we make, are interconnected. It doesn't actually teleport you. You leave and rejoin, but it's magic. But it is a long rail to the teleportation cafe, because I wanted to make it to where if you were standing at the bus stop, you could not see the teleportation cafe. And my carts are slow, because I'm not in Java Edition. But minecart's in here. I don't know why there's carpet. And then there's the mailbox. There's a cat over here named, Flame. I don't know how it got there. But this is a few chests. You can read them if you want, but they're all empty. So I'm just going to go through each one because I couldn't remember if they were empty or not. But there's menus, which I'm actually going to show you what's in a menu in a minute. Employees only. but I'm an employee because I made this place. There's a cat named Sky back here. It's just a bedroom for employees. Employee-only entrance at the back of the teleportation cafe. Back to the cafe. That's pretty much it, but let me show you this menu real quick. You can pause to read it. There's foods, desserts, I think I was planning to read it. That's why there's such a long pause. There's drinks, tea, water, Sprite, coffee, appetizers, cheese and meat, cubes, crackers, pistachio, almonds, cashews, artichoke hearts. I don't mind reading it if it's small. I just didn't want to read those two big ones. Sides, fries, sauces, ranch, barbecue sauce, sweet and sour sauce, mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, relish, spicy ranch. And then that's the end. That's my menu. And then you just get a minecart and ride back. It's pretty simple. If you were just going there to actually get food, you ride back. But if you're going there to teleport, then you don't. That's a Bill Cipher statue. I'm not done and it looks hideous. I'll show you up close in a second, but I really need to work on it because it does not look good. Anyway, here's the Bill Cipher statue. It doesn't look good. Ew. I'll build a better one eventually. So the next thing I need to show you is behind the house in Lucifer's potion shop. This is a little path to the park. There's a pond with some fishes in it. Well, one fish. The rest died. Welcome to the Obloville Park. Come again. If you're wondering why that pond looked like it had regular blocks in it, it's because there was a secret base there. But yeah, this is the heart of the forest. There's a cherry tree at the heart of the dark oak forest. There's 4 big trees surrounding it. But yeah, that's basically the entire park. But also, there's this pig named Waddles. Those who know, know. Those who don't know. You have to know it to get it. But this next spot is a campsite. It has all the different types of trees, actually growing plants that I could find around a campfire. And I'm pretty sure that's all of Obloville, actually. Yeah, that's Obloville. That's all we built. Recording Griffin here, I realized I forgot 2 things to this. First of all, this really, really cool house that's built with beacon. It's actually broken right now. But what it would do is give me 4 seconds of levitation to get in to this house, which doesn't have anything in it yet because my friend who built it hasn't been on the game in a while. It's not the same friend who built all the other stuff. There's an end portal. It's broken. It wasn't broken last time I checked. Now, I'm going to skip this because it's just 2 minutes of me trying to fix an end portal. It doesn't work. If there's any suggestions on how I should fix it, let me know in the comments. And yes, I was trying to put the end portal frames back in the right position, so don't suggest that. Now that's all I've built in Obloville. Let me know if you saw anything and you wanted me to get over it. I will make a video about the lore at some point. Goodbye!